3. Hey guys, welcome back for day 8 of the 2021 Hope Business Summit. I'm so excited to introduce the guest that we have today. Her name is Melissa Goray. She is a licensed massage therapist. She is the owner and the visionary behind River and Trail Wellness and Massage. She's going to be sharing with us how she's built her business around her adventurous lifestyle. And she's going to share some real quick tips that you can do at home if you are working from home, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a weekend warrior. I would love to introduce my very dear friend and client, Melissa Goray.
Hey, thanks for having me, Val.
Oh my goodness, I am so excited to do this, and I'm so excited to bring you on here. And can you just share with us a little bit about, yourself, who you are? How did you, to share a little bit about your story with us as well?
So I live in Central Oregon, and I have been licensed for 4 years in private practice for about, oh my gosh, it's 3 in May. I can't believe it. It has absolutely flown. And I actually went to massage school when I was 19 and living in California. The licensing requirements are completely different there. So I decided not to pursue it. It was just a really easy 200-hour program. And then when I got a little older, I moved up to Oregon. I decided I needed a career. So I went back to massage school. And here it's a 700-hour or 600-hour, plus you have to take a national board exam. It took me 2.5 years, completely different experience. And going into it, I really thought I would go into a spa. I used to live in Hawaii, so I kind of thought this would be an avenue to get back and give massages on the beach or something. And when I was in school, I tore a ligament in my knee. And massage actually helped. Even after it was healed, the doctor said I was fine, but I was in so much pain, and massage in school actually is what got me back to hiking and doing what I love. So I became really passionate about doing more medical programs. And that's what I've been doing. I started off at a physical therapy office to really get some experience under my belt. And then after 2 years there, I went to private practice. Here's my cat. We're working from home, as many people are. So after 2 years of working under doctorates and physical therapists, they have a doctorate degree, and getting a lot of experience from them, I went to private practice, and it's been an amazing ride since.
I love it. So there's, a lot of people are probably hearing this like, wait, what? So you're in California, you went to Hawaii, now you're in Oregon. Like, how has this allowed you to really create that freedom lifestyle, to be able to just go anywhere and do that?
Well, being self-employed has been huge for me, and it's taken me a while, but really getting the freedom to make my own schedule and being able to bring that with me, definitely. My license, I think I could license in every state but New York. So it's definitely a plan where I could just go almost anywhere. And really having that freedom and learning what I needed, because that traditional medical job, that 9 to 5, wasn't really working for me. It was pretty high. It felt pretty high stress for massage therapy, and going into my own practice and just realizing that I needed more. I needed to get back to that adventure. I needed to get back to going to islands and vacations and doing really what I love. And the only thing that would really get me there would be a private practice.
I love hearing that, because, there's a lot of people out there that maybe they're in that corporate lifestyle, and I'm not knocking corporate lifestyle at all. However, my experience was that it didn't really fit for my lifestyle that I wanted to create as well. I wanted that freedom. I wanted to be able to do what I wanted to do and all of those things. So was that an easy transition for you specifically? I want to kind of, dig into that part of your story. What did you go through? What was that like? Did you have any, what was your experience going from working in these clinics to being an entrepreneur?
I think I have always been a self-starter. That is one thing, I'm the employee who has the keys to the building. So that was something I realized, that I was working very hard for other people and not doing the same for myself, or that if I left that job, I would just need to work as hard for myself. So one, having that hustle and having that motivation, if you could do it at your 9 to 5, you can do it and make just as much money on your own. That was really the grounding foundation. And then next was figuring out what I need to do. Like if you go into work and you flip on the coffee maker, start the computers, and answer the phones, how do you do that in your own business? What is the routine that you do? So really looking at the actionable steps for success. And then I did find some business mentors, and that really helped. And some networking groups, and then eventually coaching. So that's really also helped me identify my steps for success when I couldn't see them myself.
That's amazing. I love hearing that, because, that's something that I see with entrepreneurs a lot of times is we go from being, like driven go-getters in the framework, whatever that looks like, of what we were doing before. And then we step into our own business, we step into our own thing, and there can be some real confusion around like, okay, I knew what role I was in. I knew what to do. Someone was there, there was expectations, there was a in time and out time. Like, did you experience any like confusion around that? Like, oh my gosh, now what do I do? How do I get clients? How do I frame my day?
I feel like for the first year, I actually kind of had the opposite. I figured out what to do, and I couldn't stop doing it. I would be up till 2 a.m. on the computer. I would be 7 days a week pushing hard. Everything was a networking meeting. Like I would wake up and figure out something to go to, someone to call, someone to reach out to, something to do on social media. And I didn't take time off for myself for that first year. I barely even took a weekend. I had a lot of guilt about not working because I had this idea. I've worked 50 hours a week at other jobs, so I should be doing 60 at my own. And that was a struggle. It was actually the opposite. It's not that I didn't know what to do and couldn't plan my business day. I couldn't plan my personal life. And it really took me about a year and a half, 2 years to really figure out how to get back to my why. Why am I even working this job? To enjoy myself and enjoy life more.
Oh my gosh, that's huge. And I hope that people are really leaning in and hearing that you said that, because I think that a lot of times we get so addicted to the busy, right? We get so addicted to the busy. And if we're on our, if we're starting a business, sometimes we can get caught in that, like, I always have to be do, check a box, because I do feel like that's what the traditional working environment kind of teaches us to do. Like there's an expectation that if, like, the other day we were on a training that I was doing in my mastermind group. She said that if you got time to lean, you got time to clean, right? Like that.
I was just thinking that.
Right? Yeah, right. So it's like you got time to lean, you got time to clean. So we kind of feel like we need to always be in the work, when really it's opposite, because there is and I know this language, and I'll, like just share this with the rest of the audience, that like there's a scarcity mindset in that, in not trusting that the clients will come in the abundance and all of that.
And I think, I had an old boss who was a manager at Starbucks, and if you're leaning, you should be cleaning. There's always something to do. That mindset really helped me get started. But eventually, you also have to differentiate the difference between being busy and being profitable, which was a big step for me. So I was in multiple networking groups. I was doing whatever I can, going to this place, shaking hands, trying to put things out on social media, making these phone calls, and just realizing that my clients were my best referrals.
Yep.
So giving back into my clients would get me more clients, and just a couple key pieces, and that I could drop off a lot of that. So really realizing the difference between busy and profitable. And then also once I got profitable, realizing, and COVID definitely lent a great hand to this, realizing what was less profitable and what needed to drop off to make space for those higher earning options.
Oh my gosh, I am so glad you said that, because that is something, a lot of people ask me, well, how? How do I get the clients? How do I make the money? How do I up level? How do I do this? And honestly, it's so different for everyone. But so I'll say that kind of like, it depends upon what is the most profitable for you, right? Instead of just the busy doing all the things, doing all the things you feel like you should be doing, but really focusing on the most profitable and the right actions in your. So I love that you said that. That was such a golden nugget of information. And also, the other thing I want to talk about in this is that you talked about COVID, right? Like you talked about the current climate we're in, and how that really helped you to reprioritize and realize that even during this time when I know some of your clients were worried about you, like, are you making enough money? Are you okay? And the down, and you ended up having the biggest month in your business during this time.
I had my biggest year. That was pretty crazy because, every year is kind of a milestone with a new business. So that 1 year mark, I was celebrating, I was excited. And then for my 2 year mark, my business started in May, and to say, I've been closed for 2 months. This is not where I thought I would be in my second year of business. And it just, everything picked back up. I have to say, if you are in stress relief, this has probably been a great year for you. So it's been great. And this whole COVID thing that's still going on has taught me a lot of lessons about what exactly business needs and business wants and what people need too.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest lesson, for myself as well. And I hope to hear people will hear this, that, I think the quicker you get to that place of surrender, of realizing like, I can't fight this. Like, we can't fight that it's happening. We don't know how long it's going to happen. We don't know how long this is going to go on. Things are changing every day. Like, as soon as you can get to that place of like acceptance and surrender, and now what? And you were such a good example of that. I saw you go from, okay, so how am I going to pivot? And you went into action, and people to hear that no matter what they're facing, that resistance right now, there's always a solution.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes, even a couple weeks before the mandated shutdown, I had to give up a mobile massage opportunity that did bring me in really good money. It paid my bills for the first year of my business, and due to safety, we didn't quite know what was going, and we didn't know that in a week everything would be shut down. I had to cut that out, and it just never came back. But cutting out that opportunity where I was making good money opened up things for my clients and for me to make more money in my office where I love being.
I love
so
that.
You really never know what I guess sometimes opportunities look good, but they're really just preventing larger opportunities coming through. So it's a lot of learning.
There's always a way, right? Like, I have a couple of these items here. I know you shifted and pivoted in your business. You started carrying this stuff, you guys, arnica oil, teas, tonics, amazing, life-changing. My husband is a, hard worker, physical labor. So he uses this stuff, and Melissa is carrying this now. And then she has like really cute little candles. This is the Let It Snow candle. I absolutely love this scent. It's super cute. I know you shifted, you pivoted, you figured it out, right? And that's huge. That there's always a way, there's always a solution.
Yeah, the big pivot was really back into my office, because prior to COVID, during the summers, I did mobile massage to vacation rentals and hotels. And I immediately in June said no to many of those opportunities and told concierges, like, I'm sorry, I won't be doing this year. And that's another high earning opportunity that I said no to. And my office, people just came to my office. I saw some clients that I haven't seen for months. It just really saying no to, once again, another really good opportunity opened up things to be more lucrative where I love to be, in my office with my, my regular clients that are really, I feel I have, you love your clients, right? I'd rather be working with them than going off to hotels and vacation rentals. I love my regular clients.
Oh, and I love that because you have such a heart. You're such a personable person and real. And like, I kind of, I see you as, I know I've shared this with you before, but I see you as that person that's like, you're the massage therapist for real people, right? Like we live in kind of a suburb of a bunch of resorts, like a resort town. And you're that person for the outdoorsman, for the adventurer, because you're out there like living the lifestyle. You're hiking, you're snowshoeing, you're camping, you're fishing, you're hunting, you're doing archery, like you're doing those cool things. You're not the like spa with the, all the things. Like you're just like the real massage therapist. And I love that about you. And I love that you really do have a heart for your clients. Like that's very real.
Yeah, and it really took me getting into my own business to realize, in school you take sports massage classes and we have this focus. And I feel like when you start out, you really want to pigeonhole yourself and find a specialty, but realizing that athletes and pregnant people, we're all real people transitioning through these phases in your life. So, I've had athletes that get pregnant, or I've had seniors that are super athletic, or people who just want to relax and feel better and get healthier. So realizing that all these categories of massage you learn are really just working on people.
Yeah. I love that because, we all go through different phases, different transitions, different things in our lives. And I just want to share this with the audience in case there's people that don't know. A lot of times there are insurances, medical insurances that actually cover massage. I'm surprised, like a lot of people don't know that. So I just want to share that. And what would be your advice to anyone? Like if they don't know if that's real, like what can they do to find out if that's covered?
Call your insurance company and ask if massage is covered. And there's usually 3 ways it will be covered. If you have a company that provides an alternative care plan, alternative care benefits, it will be listed under that. Or else sometimes it's mixed in with chiropractic care, and that's kind of iffy. Sometimes it covers specifically massage. Sometimes it covers massage when billed by a chiropractor. So definitely I have clients and they say, hey, my insurance pays for it if I go to a chiropractor. And I say, go to a chiropractor, as much as I want to see you, go do what you need to do. And if your insurance is only going to charge you $20, go for it. And then the third way is under a rehabilitative benefit where it's linked in with physical therapy, occupational therapy. So those are kind of 3 big ways. Granted, there's hundreds of insurance plans out there, but those are the 3 big ways to ask, do you cover massage? It's usually under one of those 3 groupings.
That is awesome. Because I think a lot of people just don't know that, they don't know that their insurance is definitely something to look into for sure.
Oh, definitely. And if you have the benefit, use it.
Yes. You pay a premium for a reason, right? So I do want to ask you as well. I know there's no doubt in my mind that right now can be a very stressful time for people. So what is the benefit of massage in this time? Like what is that going to help release in your body? What is that going to, do for you in a time like this?
Well, right now, massage definitely, as more people are working from home, as you can see, I am too. People don't really have the ideal office setup. Usually in your office, you may have worked out something ergonomic. You may have worked out your computer being at a certain height, your standing desk, and a lot of us don't have those comforts at home or haven't quite worked them out. So if you are are working from home at a computer, sitting on the couch, maybe not in the best position, still those 8-hour days, massage is much needed, or at least some good stretching routine. And there's a lot you can do at home. Speaking of at home, this is Sierra.
Hello, Sierra.
So if you're getting headaches, if you get backaches, especially in that upper body, massage can do really great things for you. And then also just extra stress and tension. I have clients and their kids who were at school are now home. They thought that their kids were out and they're back at the house because college is canceled or they're doing Zoom classes. Aside from COVID, a lot of people have had family emergencies. I hate to say it, but that extra time at home with a spouse isn't always desirable. So just general stress. Massage can also provide palliative care, which is relaxing. And that is a huge proven benefit. Just de-stressing, relaxing. Stress is really a thief of health. So just taking that time to bring yourself back, because there's a lot going on for people right now.
Yeah. I like that you said that the stress is the thief of health, or the thief of health. That is a great way to put it, because I think it does rob us from productivity, feeling good about ourselves, our confidence. It can affect relationships. And I wasn't planning on asking this, but I'm thinking about the person who has never had a massage before. I remember my first time being kind of like, what do I do? Do I have to get naked in front of this person? Like, what's it going to be like? What's it going to experience? And, for maybe some experience where I had a little bit of trauma going on with my body, I was kind of afraid. Can you walk someone, if anyone's watching who has never done it and maybe they're curious, like what to expect? What's it going to be like? What kind of practices do you have in place right now for someone who's worried because they haven't had their vaccine yet? Like what can someone expect?
Well, right now, I wear a mask when I'm with my clients. I always wear a mask. I ask that they wear a mask when they're in the office. Sanitize everything. I take one thing, I take less clients right now because I spend an extra 10 minutes spraying everything down and letting it sit with a disinfectant that is EPA approved for COVID-19, and spraying down all touch surfaces, including the face cradle. We used to have massage therapists usually have these fuzzy covers for the face cradle, and that was the first thing that came off. If it can't be sprayed and wiped down, it's not in my office. And then really just taking less clients too. I really only see 3 to 4 clients a day, and that low volume, I feel like, keeps my office fairly safe. And if you haven't had a massage before, now is a great time to start, but I hate to say, sometimes you have to shop around for a massage therapist. I do have multiple clients who have either never had a massage before or went to massage and didn't like it. A lot of the time their doctor brings them back and they are hooked. Once you get a good massage therapist, it is great. And you'll say, oh, this is what everyone's talking about. So one massage therapist, there's no reason to be self-conscious. We, for the most part, we respect bodies, and they are bodies, we don't worry about your massage therapist judging you or anything. We don't want to say it's kind of like, do you judge your computer at work? No, it's a tool and it's there and it's our job and it's to make you feel better. So, yeah, if you haven't had a massage, come get one.
I love it. Oh my goodness. And I know, speaking of stress, working at home, all of those things, I know you have an incredible offer that people can use, if they're in their home, if they're in Central Oregon or outside, they can use with real simple tools. I know you've put together an amazing package of incredible things that you're going to offer our audience. So can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, I have put together it's about a 30-minute video with some simple self-massage routines. And I'm going to send you a kit with everything you need for the video and a couple of other little items that, to help create your space. And it's a video that you get lifetime access to. You can watch it over and over again. You can follow along with the video, and it's massage for the upper neck, body, some face and shoulders. And it's really aimed at people who have chronic headaches from working, and a lot of upper stress tension. So people who work from home, people who work at desk jobs are really going to benefit from this video.
I love it. That's amazing. Thank you so much. That's so generous. I'll put the link in the comments as well. And I'm thinking about, for myself, like I was stretching out before we did this, like I'm constantly on my computer, or I'm like, hunched over my phone. So I do get that like tightness up here. Is that, is that what that's for? Stretching that out?
Definitely. Yes. Headaches, really, if you start feeling that really head forward rounded posture, this is going to help relieve stress in your upper neck and shoulders. And I really want to make it reasonably priced too. So you get it's 2 videos. There's a stretch routine and a massage routine. You get this little kit, and it's really just for the price of about 1 massage. So it's just $65. I really wanted to make it reasonable. So for the price of about 1 massage, you get this lifetime access to a 30-minute video, which is about half of a massage already, over and over again.
Wow. Thank you so much. That is so generous of you. And I will put the link in the comments so you guys can go access that. And for people who are in the Central Oregon area, maybe they're hearing this, they're like, ooh, I want to go take a vacation to Pronghorn Resort or Sun River or anywhere, Redmond, Bend, and they want to get a hold of you. How can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, River and Trail Wellness, Facebook, Melissa Goray LMT. I'm currently transitioning to my River and Trail Wellness new business name. And then I also have an email list. So if you go to the page where Val is going to put up, you can put in your email, even if you're not interested in buying the program right now, and get on my email list, hear those updates. And also, I still love to do, as much as I love my office, I'm really loving mobile massage. It's fun. You go out, you meet great people. And I'm hoping to get back into it this summer.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Melissa. It has been so great to have you on here. Thank you for lending your tips and tricks on stress relief and really just giving us some great truths about building a business and how to really, use massage in our everyday life. So thank you so much for being on.
Yeah, no problem. I'm so glad we could do this, Val.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we will be back in just a little bit for our next interview. Thank you.